So we're going to do a live demo of the co-op game today. We're bringing up two of our designers, Paul Sotosanti and Fred Diekman. They're going to sit down at a couple of PCs we've got set up behind the curtain here. And we're going to talk about and demonstrate some of the co-op gameplay mechanics in the action RPG space and show how the characters that you're unlocking in the game, the genetic heroes, use their abilities. But when you start to attack a planet in Darkspore, you'll look into your hero collection and choose a squad. 3 heroes that you think will be the best ones to beat the level that you're attacking. These are some heroes that Paul has in his squad. The first is this Plasma Sentinel type and class. He's a big tank melee guy, and he has a unique set of abilities with him as well. He can do a Plasma Column, which is an AoE ability to attack a lot of guys that are nearby him, and he can call in a Meteor Strike to attack a group of NPCs that are at a distance away. Another hero in his squad is the Quantum Ravager, and the Quantum Ravager also has a unique set of abilities, but one in particular is a squad ability called Chrono Blink. Squad abilities are a unique feature of Darkspore's squad play because any hero in your squad can use the squad ability from any other one. For example, if Paul switches back to his Plasma Sentinel, fires off that AoE Plasma Column, he can activate the Chrono Blink from the Quantum Ravager and become a blinking fireball of death as he goes through each one of the levels. As you play through the levels, you'll encounter a lot of different NPCs and different NPC enemies. They're all belonging to types and classes just like the hero characters. These are cyber minions that we're attacking right now. They're very vulnerable to attack from a character as strong as the Plasma Sentinel that Paul has, especially with that AoE Plasma Column ability. But you'll also see other characters in the levels. For example, you'll see Lieutenant class characters. They're bigger, they're stronger, and they typically come along with their own special ability. In this case, this is a Quantum Lieutenant who's bringing on a haste ability that's making all of the NPCs around him go faster. So it makes him quite dangerous as well as all the rest of the NPCs. You'll see a lot of drops like you would expect to see in a game like this. Power drops, health drops. DNA is like our in-game gold. You can use that to pick it up and spend it to upgrade your heroes back on your spaceship. And you can even pick up things called catalysts. These are temporary buffs that let you quickly level up your heroes and all of your squad, and even share these buffs with other players as you're playing through the levels. Now, as you encounter other NPCs in the game, you'll need to use another unique feature of Darkspore's squad gameplay, and that is switching between the characters on the fly while you're playing the level. For example, we're seeing some quantum enemies here. They're very difficult to attack with a melee guy because they're warping around from place to place on the level. So Paul is going to switch out to his Bio-Tempest. This is a mage-like character that can shoot ranged weapons, has his own minions to do attacks for him, but most importantly, he can lay down snares that will work along with Fred's character, and the two of them can play together to help take out these enemies. So really reinforcing the co-op gameplay mechanics and reinforcing the need to collect a large variety of heroes. Another co-op mechanic we have is with Darkspore agents. These are enemies that will spawn in and entrap other players, so you'll need to get help from your co-op player to free yourself while you're vulnerable to being trapped by that agent. Fred is using his Leech Life. Thanks, Fred, you did. Using Leech Life to destroy the Darkspore agent. And finally, Darkspore is heavy about replay. You'll be replaying a lot of the levels to go back and collect a lot of the different loot that we have in the game. And we support replay with an AI director that we've programmed for the game. The AI director watches how you're playing the game. It determines which NPC enemies it's going to spawn in, how many, how difficult they are, and what they'll do when they spawn in. What it's done here is it's watched how Paul and Fred, fairly expert players, have played through the level, and has unleashed a horde of all of the NPCs that they've seen earlier in the level all at once. So we'll stop the demo here and say that Darkspore is a game about building a collection of genetic heroes, collecting parts to upgrade and customize them, and then take them online in co-op online gameplay.